Inside this lumpen automaton of a mountain is this little girl. She seems to be the only character in this drama that's stationary. She is the core of what's going on. She is in some way the ringmaster or the conductor, orchestrating different forces around her. The most interesting part of ritual are rites of passage, the way we add meaning into our lives. A method that we often use to get in touch with tradition and our ancestors through these symbolic gestures. Not to say that my work isn't about story and movies and a life and the trajectory, the pitfalls and the peaks and valleys. It's all of that as well. I'm playing with all sorts of patterns and archetypal constellations that tell these old stories, and I overlay my own versions on top of them. But because I'm dealing with this universal material, it seems familiar to you. I place a lot of time and energy in figuring out what the hell I want to title my pieces, because my works are all about stories, and so I pack a lot of narrative information into my titles. In this case of the series, Psyche and the Beast, all of the titles are a composite of names of perfumes and then a line from Spenser's Fairy Queen, that epic Renaissance poem. So I'm kind of piggybacking on all of that market research about seduction and what captivates people. This series, Psyche and the Beast, is about seduction. The morning scene, or Black Orchid, really is a portrayal of another ritual. And in this case, it's a burial, and you've got this winged white horse that's on a funeral pyre and about to be consumed in flames. And it's a very sad piece. It's really about the demise of something between my two main characters, Psyche and the Beast. But then you have the apparition of this kind of globe star. One just can't help thinking that it's a harbinger of things to come, perhaps. Whenever you have death, it's a rule of physics that you have to have some kind of rebirth to take its place. As a child, I had lots of mice, and I had these cages stacked up inside the bathroom in this very confined environment. And in difficult moments, I would go into the bathroom and just kind of go into a trance-like state and gaze at the mice. So that was my ritual. I feel like with her, I'm recreating some of that. She's kind of a replica of myself as a child, and she's providing them nourishment. She's drooling a little bit, and then they're drinking from her drool in a pool. And she's proffering them mouse seeds, so she's feeding them, and they're nesting in her petticoats and hair. And they are giving her companionship in this enclosed fairy bower. What I'm really interested in doing here is focusing on things that I want to bring into my life. In a way, I'm telling my life story, but in the way I want it to be told.